Um, yeah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head there. I think going into the game, there was so much uncertainty, didn't know how this was going to play out that, um, offensively, I'm not surprised the way that the game went after having different conversations with coach, last night and this morning. So, yeah, look, it's about what I expected. Yeah, Latavius was great. Again, it was one of those things where we tried to manage the ball, make sure that we weren't doing anything to hurt ourselves as a team, offensively. Um, but then, take time off the clock and to have the ability to hand the ball to Latavius. Certainly, we see so many great moments with Alvin too, but those guys never go down on the first contact. They're making guys miss. Their ability to make these cuts in the hole and get yards after contact was huge. And look, that was the game plan for the day. I mean, yeah, it drastically changed. And then as far as evaluating my performance, it's a difficult game to look at as a competitor and feel really gratified about. At the end of the day, through my conversations with coach, um, I felt like my responsibility was get us in and out of the huddle, make sure we're lined up properly, make sure we were targeting everything correctly. Um, and overall, I was happy with the way that I was able to manage the game plan. Um, and look, at the end of the day, it's hard. It's hard to win in this league. Um, it's hard to win 9 games this early. So overall, a win's a win, and we'll take it any way we can get it.
Next.
Um, yeah, look, going into the game, you know, as already has been alluded to, the game plan changed the last 24 hours. Um, so my mindset changed as well, and I really became a game manager at that point. And certainly the way that Sean called the game reflected that. The screen was one of those where Alvin, rather specifically, Alvin kind of ran into the end. Um, and look, when you call a screen, it's either there or it's not, and you dirt it, you throw it away. I probably should have thrown it away a little bit sooner, but that was one where it just wasn't a clean look. Um, and to your point, we're not going to take any unnecessary risk that puts our defense in a bad situation. Yeah, I mean,
Next.
look, we can have all of these conversations about being conservative offensively because of the way our defense played, because of the way that they have been playing. We had so much trust in those guys that to me is really why we felt like we were going to do what we did today. Look, we weren't adding or taking away plays, um, but the way that the game was going to be called and our first and second down calls changed dramatically. And so it was really just boiled down to the way coach was going to call the game. Yeah, look, I can't say enough great things about the way our line played. And look, I feel like Denver has a really good defense. Really, they play assignment sound defense, and for us to be able to do that was really impressive. And I think as you lose Teron Armstead late in the week, and there's we're trying to make sure we're taking care of James on the left side now, and to be able to just throw James in and plug and go and run the ball the way that we did was incredibly impressive, and gives us a lot of confidence moving forward.